Welcome back into the Playmakers. We are talking baseball. This past weekend, the Jayhawks fell 8-2 to BYU. Unfortunately, at the end of the game, Coach talked about their unfortunate hitting at the bottom of the lineup. He said, we really need some help from the bottom. Also, pitching. Kevin, we were talking about this before the show. Talk to me about what's going wrong with the pitching.
Well, they've been getting a lot of quality starts. Ben Krauth has been able to set this team in a good position. He's given up 1 or 2 runs, maybe, sometimes even shut them out in the early going. But then this bullpen has given up home runs and lots of runs.
They had a really good start to the year, too.
They did.
It's just Zach Labine, one of the guys that we bring up all the time. He's really struggled, and he gave up 2 home runs this weekend to Colton Shaver, who we'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, really the bullpen just comes in after the starters, who give a decent outing, pitch about 5 or 6 innings, what you want out of your starter, but they just can't keep that high pitching energy.
Yeah, and the problem is this offense is good, and we've seen them score 10 runs or 6 runs a couple times.
They had 11 on Saturday.
Exactly, but they're not consistent enough where you can rely on this team to get you 7 runs a game to overcome the pitching shortcomings.
And it's really the 3, 4, 5 part of the lineup. Jovan Afner, Michael Tinsley, and Matt McLaughlin, who are getting all this offensive power, but really nobody else, like Lydia was saying, at the bottom or the top of the lineup is getting much going.
Yeah, it's really hard when you have 2 guys being those MVPs for your team and no one else is doing anything.
Speaking of MVPs, let's look at MVPs real quick. First, we'll go at the BYU. I talked about Colton Shaver, the 143rd overall prospect and number 1 in the state of Utah. 2 home runs this weekend against KU. 11 on the year, excuse me for that, and also a 474 on base percentage, very impressive from him. Competed in the home run derby at the College World Series, and we know, like I said, a lot of power from him. Freshman All-American, all-freshman team, West Coast Conference. Nothing but good things to say about him. And same thing I've heard the Kansas Jayhawks with Matt McLaughlin.
Yeah, he's leading the team, as you can see, in home runs with 1, which is kind of sad that 1 home run is leading the team.
And it came on Saturday as well.
And it came on Saturday. But he's hitting .325, 5 RBIs, and that on-base percentage of .413, that's really going to put you in a position you're getting on base. And on Saturday, he went 3 for 4 with that home run that we mentioned and 3 RBIs. So he was really that whole offense during that game. So that's why he's our MVP this week.
All right, guys, and when we come back, we are going to do a few quick previews at softball and a look ahead at the track nationals, or championships. Sorry about that. We'll be right back.